I hope you're safe and well no matter where you are in the world. This week I decided to do something really simple. It's a favorite from my childhood. My mum always used to make. It's a recipe you can find anywhere online. There's a lot of different variations, but this one is my favorite, and it is a passion fruit cream cheese slice. Super simple, looks like a vanilla slice, but it's a cream cheese slice instead. The only difference is my mum used to make this with lattice biscuits, and until recently, and when I say recently, when I was on the way down to buy some lattice biscuits, I found out that Arnott's discontinued them. So I have improvised and used puff pastry instead on the bottom and the top, and I've covered it in a vanilla bean egg wash to get that golden color that you can see there. It is a really simple recipe, super delicious, and I guarantee you'll be making this more than once. So if you do have a crack at it, let me know. If you've got any questions, pop them down in the comments field, and happy baking. Because we don't have lattice biscuits anymore, thanks Arnott, we're going to use puff pastry. So line 2 trays with puff pastry, and you want to put another tray on top of some baking paper on top of your puff pastry, just so it doesn't puff up a lot. How many times can I say puff in the one sentence? Oh my goodness. Pop that in the oven and bake for 15 minutes. Now this is the filling. We're going to need sugar, we're going to need butter, Philadelphia cream cheese, some passion fruit. Side tip, you can freeze your passion fruit and then get it out when you're ready, and some gelatin. This is a vegetarian one. Gelatin grosses me out. I was looking for agar, but I couldn't find it. So before we get started, what we're going to do is we're going to create an egg wash. We're going to whisk up an egg and pop some vanilla essence in. I'm using one with vanilla bean, and whisk that away. And once your pastry is ready, we are going to brush that with our egg wash and then pop it in for another 5 minutes till it starts to go golden brown. Allow this to puff up a little bit because we do want it to rise just a tiny bit. Okay, now we're going to make the mix. Pop in your butter, and we just want to blend it away just to soften it up a bit before we add the sugar in. Once it's all nice and soft, add your sugar and blend well. Next up is adding in your Philadelphia cream cheese, whether you want normal Philly, light Philly, or the lactose-free Philadelphia. You can choose whatever you like. And then we just want to add in our passion fruit pulp. I've got roughly around about 3 passion fruits here because I do like the flavor. So once it's all blended, we want to get our gelatin ready, our vegetarian gelatin, mix it with cold water to dissolve, and then pop it on the stove and bring to the boil. Once it's brought to the boil, turn your blender on a low speed and add that slowly in and blend away. It will start to thicken up, and once it starts to thicken up slightly, that's when you want to pop it onto your puff pastry. It's all coming together so pretty here. And the easy part is just spreading that over your first layer of puff pastry. We want to make it quite thick because it is a slice and it will set lovely in the fridge. Once that's all out, smooth it all over, and then we want to grab our top of our puff pastry and secure it on, and then all we need to do is pop it in the fridge and let it set for roughly around 4 hours. Okay, so we have set this for roughly around 4 hours, and it is ready to eat. As you can see, our cream cheese filling has completely set. Dust it with a little bit of icing sugar. You can skip this step altogether if you like, but it just adds a nice little extra sweet kick to the slice. slice it up, and you are ready to serve. Let me know if you have a crack at this in the comments, and enjoy. This is such a super simple recipe to make, and it's so yummy. I guarantee it will be a favorite in your household. Happy baking!